upward so I can get the right shape as to how to go in, you know, and to take care of them. So we're brushing them upward.
Can we go smoke a cigarette? I really need one. But first, let me take a selfie.
Hey guys, welcome to my channel. So on my channel this evening, I'm gonna do something that I don't normally do on camera, but a lot of people been requesting, so I'm just gonna do it. I'm trying to figure out how I filling my eyebrows, so I'm gonna attempt to do that on camera this evening. I'm trying to film another video with a whole look, but since I've been asking for that. So first things first, guys, you're gonna need some basic items. You're gonna need a spoolie. Don't mind that it's dirty, it's been used over and over and over again. So you're gonna need a spoolie. I like to use an eyebrow pencil. There are people who use pomades, whatever it's pronounced, but that thing, or some people use gel, but I'm gonna use a pencil. I got this from an Instagram makeup outlet, if that's what you call it, from Watch Chrissy Work. She's a Jamaican that lives in Florida. I got that from her. It's a waterproof pencil, so it keeps your eyebrows on all night. And then the next thing you need is your concealer. So I'm going to show you what I do to get my brows on. First, I use the spoolie, and don't mind if I'm looking this way because that's where the mirror is. So I'm going to use my spoolie, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to brush the hairs upwards, you know, my eyebrow upwards, so I can get the right shape as to how to go in, you know, and to take care of them. So we're brushing them upwards. There we go. Now there's one thing that I don't tend to do, that a lot of people tend to do, is they tend to draw them on, and if you draw them on, they're gonna look fake, and yeah, they're gonna look like something you painted on with a paintbrush. And unless it's your foundation, you don't want to paint anything on. Alright, so I'm gonna just sharpen my pencil, and what I like to do is to use my pencil to measure where the tail of my eyebrow is to go, and then simply how it works, or what I normally do, is that I'd measure from the tip of my eye to the corner. There you go. So that's where the tip of your eyebrow needs to end. All right, and then you measure inwards, and that's where you need to begin. So what I normally do is I normally start from the tip, and I lightly shade in, and down, just to give it the form. And then I move above, and I start from the outer part right here, slightly working my way in. And as you can see, I'm not drawing them on because I'm not trying to draw them on. I want them to look fuller, but I want them to look real, you know. So I'm slightly coming in, and then this is where your arch needs to be. Don't like some people, you know. So this is where your arch needs to be, and you just take, and I just come down. You can see already look full. And then what I do now is that I'm going to draw light strokes to create hair right here. Work my way back. Oh, work my way back. Slightly pulling them in. Then when I get to where the arch is, the cold. When I get to where the arch is, that's where I want to darken the brows. I want to darken the brows, so I go a little heavier there. So when you look at it, you have a nice ombre look, you know? So I'm gonna go ahead and do this part without talking right now. And while I'm doing this, there's one thing. Don't try to make them perfect because you're gonna clear them up. You're gonna clean them up with some concealer. That's why you need your concealer. And remember that your brows are, unless you got twins in your family, your brows are not twins. Sometimes they ain't even sisters. They're just related somewhere down the line. Alright? So
I look like a monster. Looking like a monster. Looking like a monster.
what I like to do is I like to place the concealer in the back of my hand, like so. Can you see it? Can you see it? Can you see it? There we go. I like to place the concealer on the back of my hand, like so. And then I'm gonna go in with an angled brush. I think this brush is from BH Cosmetics, somewhere there. Let's not talk about how dirty it is. It's been used. Alright? Now, I like to dip my brush in the concealer and then I go under the base. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring it across as close as possible just to clean up that concealer right there. While I'm bringing it across, I'm blending in. Because blending is key. So I'm blending in. And then I'm just going to do the same thing over here. There you go. Now I'm going to go in the middle to just clean the center up. As you can see, they're already cleaning up. Then I'm going to take whatever concealer is left in the back of my hand and I'm going to clean above. I'm going to do the same thing over here. Now, there you go. Now, it's very important that you blend. You know, when you see some of these girls and some of these boys who filling their eyebrows on the street, there's this halo over their eyebrow. You want to try and get rid of that halo, you know? No, nobody wants to see your concealer. Now there you go. Now one thing, you're going to cover this area above with foundation, so you won't have that halo look. And yeah, that's how I get my brows. So thank you for watching. Feel free to share, subscribe, and comment below. Of course, I'll be doing more videos, more content coming soon. So stick and stay. Don't go nowhere. Just wait for the next video. See ya.